Do you often come across phrases in English movies, TV shows, radio, music that don't always make sense when translated word for word? You can't understand them, right? I know, it's so frustrating. I know. Let's jump right in. First up, we have a piece of cake. This idiom means that something is very easy and can be done effortlessly. For example, this test was a piece of cake. This is a very popular idiom that you have to know and use in your conversations. Next is break a leg. To break a leg, which is a phrase used to wish someone good luck, especially in performances. It's believed that saying good luck directly can bring bad luck. So this phrase is used instead. For example, break a leg in your audition. Moving on, we have hit the nail on the head. Hit the nail on the head. This idiom means to do or say something exactly right or accurately. For example, he hit the nail on the head with his explanation. This idiom is great for expressing agreement or acknowledging someone's correct analysis. Next up, cat got your tongue. This phrase is often used when someone is unusually quiet, and it means that someone is unable to speak or has nothing to say. For example, why aren't you saying anything? Did the cat get your tongue? Another very common idiom is barking up the wrong tree. This means that someone is pursuing the wrong course of action or directing their efforts towards the wrong person or thing. For example, if you think I can help you, you are barking up the wrong tree. You are wrong, dead wrong. A very commonly used idiom is break the ice. To break the ice. It means to do something to ease the tension in a new or awkward situation and start a conversation. For example, I decided to break the ice by telling a joke. How clever is that? Next, we have cost an arm and a leg, which means something is very expensive. For example, the new iPhone 15 costs an arm and a leg. Another widely popular idiom is spill the beans. This means to reveal a secret or tell something that was supposed to be kept a secret. For example, John spilled the beans about the surprise party we had planned. Moving on, we have in a nutshell. This idiom is used to indicate that you're saying something in a concise or brief or summary way. For example, can you explain the concept in a nutshell? Can you sum it up? Right. Yeah. Next, a blessing in disguise, which is used to describe something that seems bad or unfortunate, but eventually turns out to be beneficial or a good thing. For example, getting laid off from my job turned out to be a blessing in disguise because I started my own business. Another common one is hit the hay. It means to go to bed or to go to sleep. For example, I'm feeling tired. I think I'm gonna hit the hay. Next up, we have break a habit. This idiom means to change a behavior or pattern, typically a bad one. For example, I am trying to break my habit of biting my nails. Not easy, man. Another popular one is a dime a dozen. This means that something is very common and not unique or valuable. Those t-shirts are a dime a dozen. Everyone has one. Moving on to between a rock and a hard place. This idiom is used to describe a difficult situation where you have to make a tough decision. For example, I'm between a rock and a hard place trying to decide between two job offers. It's kind of hard. Next up, we have see eye to eye, which is used to describe two people who agree on something. For example, I finally convinced my boss that my idea was right and we see eye to eye now. Another popular idiom is steal someone's thunder. This means to take credit for someone else's idea or plan. For example, he stole my thunder by announcing my idea before I could. Moving on to actions speak louder than words. This idiom means that what you do is more important than what you say. For example, I appreciate your apology, but your actions speak louder than words. Another very common one is to burn the midnight oil, which means to work or study late into the night. For example, I need to burn the midnight oil if I want to ace my exam tomorrow. Next up, we have once in a blue moon. This idiom is used to describe something that happens very rarely or only happens on special occasions. For example, I only go to theme parks once in a blue moon. Another popular one is butterflies in your stomach. This means to feel nervous or anxious before something important or exciting. For example, I always get butterflies in my stomach before a big presentation. Moving on, we have bite the bullet. This means to face a difficult or uncomfortable situation with courage or resilience. For example, I had to bite the bullet and ask for a rise. Another very important idiom is to keep your chin up. This means to maintain a positive attitude despite difficulties or challenges. For example, I know things are tough now, but keep your chin up. It will get better. Next up, we have learn the ropes. This idiom means to learn the basics of a task or a new job. For example, I'm still learning the ropes at my new job. Next, we have under the weather. This means to feel unwell or sick. For example, I'm feeling under the weather, so I'm going to stay home today. Idioms are everywhere in movies, TV shows, podcasts, you name it. Native speakers use them all the time. If you use them in your conversations, you will sound more natural and fluent in English. So make sure that you learn as many idioms as possible because they are very important. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.